Wait, before you even think about zipping up that suitcase, you need to hear this. We all dream of that perfect, effortless vacation, but it often starts with a packing nightmare. What if I told you that the secret to a better cruise isn't what you pack, but what you pack? Today, we're revealing the 10 things smart cruisers have stopped bringing that will save you space, money, and a whole lot of stress. I'm your cruise friend, and I've seen it all. This isn't just another packing list. It's a guide to cruise freedom. We'll show you exactly what to skip, and more importantly, ready to pack like a pro. Let's dive in. The average first-time cruiser. They pack for every imaginable scenario. Enough formal wear for a royal wedding, a mini pharmacy for a zombie apocalypse, and enough gadgets to launch a satellite. They arrive sweating, dragging bags that weigh more than they do. And the experienced cruisers watching from the Lido deck, they're not laughing to be mean, they're smiling because they remember being that person, because after a few sailings, they discovered the simple, liberating truth. More luggage does not mean a better cruise. In fact, it almost always means the opposite. It means a cramped cabin, more decisions, and less time actually enjoying your vacation. So today, I'm giving you the insider knowledge. These are the exact 10 things seasoned cruisers quietly stopped packing years ago. This is your official permission to leave that extra stuff at home so you don't have to learn these lessons the hard, expensive, and overstuffed way. Here's the game plan. I went through what experienced cruisers actually leave behind, cruise after cruise. All 10 items are on this list, with exactly why you should leave them home too. Let's do this. Let's kick things off with the biggest, most common packing mistake on the planet, overpacking. It's so easy to fall into the just-in-case trap. First-timers are especially guilty, stuffing their suitcases with backup dinner looks for every conceivable mood, 5 different swimsuits, and enough casual clothes to wear a brand new outfit every single hour of the day. That heavy suitcase is not just a hassle at the airport. It's a sign you've packed your fears instead of your essentials. But here's what actually happens. Most cruisers find their comfort zone and stick to it, rotating the same 2 or 3 favorite, easy-to-wear outfits for the entire trip. The reality is, you only need a fraction of what you think. 2 versatile dinner looks, a few mix-and-match casual outfits, and 2 swimsuits. That is genuinely all you need for a standard week-long cruise. And if you find you truly need something extra, like a warmer layer for a breezy sea day, every port has shops ready to help. Giant shampoo bottles, jumbo sunscreen, massive body wash. These things eat your suitcase alive, then make your cabin feel like a storage unit. Cruise bathrooms are not big. Go travel-sized every time. And let me be clear, if you're not particular about brand, most ships provide shampoo and body wash in your cabin. You can leave most of it at home entirely. First-timers pack beach towels automatically, muscle memory from land vacations. But on a cruise, you do not need them. Most cruise lines provide towels for the pool deck and port days. Dragging bulky towels from home burns suitcase space for something that is already waiting for you on board. Leave them, they will be there. Shoes are sneaky. At home, they look like nothing. In a suitcase, half your luggage is gone. Experienced cruisers never pack more than 3 pairs. Walking shoes for port, sandals for the pool, and 1 or 2 nicer pairs for dinner. That covers every situation on a 7-day sailing. The rule of 3 saves you every time. Someone hears the word travel and automatically grabs a heavy jacket, just in case. But on a Caribbean or Bahamas cruise, that jacket sits in your cabin untouched the entire trip. Here's the playbook. Bring layers instead. A light cardigan or thin hoodie covers cool air conditioning and breezy evenings without wasting half your suitcase. If this is already saving you suitcase space, smash that thumbs up right now. We are halfway through and it gets better. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Cruise lines still have elegant nights, that's real, but a suitcase packed with formal wear, old school thinking, one strong dinner outfit, maybe two on a longer sailing, is all you need. It feels like a much bigger deal during packing than it actually is on the ship. One look goes a long way. Pack it, move on. New cruisers pack enough medical supplies to open a small urgent care clinic. Experienced cruisers bring the basics: pain relievers, motion sickness meds, stomach remedies, bandages, personal prescriptions. That covers almost everything you'll realistically need. And let me be clear, if there's a real emergency, the ship has a medical center with medications available. You are not packing for a desert island. Curling irons, straighteners, extra brushes, they all sound great at home. Then you step off the gangway and the sea humidity hits you, and suddenly the low maintenance look sounds amazing. And here's the other side of it. Some hair tools may be confiscated at boarding, depending on the line. Not worth the risk. Leave them behind. Bags of chips, crackers, protein bars, candy. First-timers pack enough food to survive a cross-country drive. But on a cruise, food is literally everywhere. The buffet, pizza, soft serve, cafe, pool snacks. Nobody is going hungry on a cruise ship. Experienced cruisers bring very little, unless there are specific allergies or dietary needs. The ship has the rest covered. This is the category that explains every single item on this list. The extra bag, the backup outfit, the random gadgets, the things that felt absolutely essential during packing and never got touched the entire trip. After enough sailings, the pattern is obvious. What actually gets used? The basics: comfortable clothes, simple toiletries, sun and shore essentials. Everything else is just clutter, wearing a disguise. So here's the bottom line. Packing less doesn't mean enjoying your cruise less. In fact, it's quite the opposite. It means a stress-free embarkation day where you're not wrestling with heavy bags. It means your cabin, your sanctuary at sea, feels more spacious and organized. A true retreat after a long day of exploring. You'll have more mental energy to focus on the experiences, not the stuff you brought just in case. Imagine breezing through crowded port towns, unburdened, able to pop into any little shop without a second thought. That's the real luxury. Now I want to hear from you. We've built an incredible community of savvy travelers here, and your experience is invaluable. Drop a comment below and tell us, what's the one thing you faithfully packed that never once left your suitcase? Was it the extra pair of formal shoes, the travel iron? Your story will genuinely help thousands of fellow cruisers avoid the same mistake and pack smarter for their next adventure. If you found this guide helpful, please hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching, and from all of us here, have an absolutely amazing cruise.